Greetings Marines, FiOth here, and in this vid I'm gonna give you my optimal modding solution for the fireball, if there is one. Now, this gun for me has been very underwhelming. A thing that Halo Infinite taught me recently with the Ravager, people who play Halo Infinite should be familiar with that piece of shit, is that when it comes to a firearm in a game that you can only carry two of those things, the primary function of a weapon in a game about shooting things is to be able to kill said things, damage them. This thing cannot kill things for shit. And I'm not talking normal, I'm not talking intense, where things just die by breathing on them. Extreme and insane, all the testing I've done, this thing is nigh useless due to the enemy's health pools. I'm talking Xenos because synths are totally out of the question. So what's the premise behind this thing? It's supposed to lob an arcing projectile, hit a target. It can also crit, but it's highly unlikely because it arcs and it's traveling slowly. If the Xenos are coming to you with their heads first, you're gonna get some crits, I guarantee it. So you lob the projectile, it explodes on impact, dealing 900 base damage and coats the area in flame. Now the numbers you'll get from that coating are ridiculous. We're talking like double digits, low double digits, and they have to stay in the area of effect. Since this game is not of the Resident Evil series and the enemies just come lumbering towards you, any kind of residual damage on the ground is gonna return a very small return on investment. These things move fast and they will not sit there to get barbecued by your big lump of metal. So, what are we trying to do with this piece of shit? We try to mod it for as much damage as possible. Like, we're gonna max out the damage and we're gonna invest on top of its already existing residual damage philosophy in case we can get something done. Okay, so here it is. This is the X1 Fireball. He has an accuracy of 62, stability of 58. As you can see, it has no damage fall off. Of course, it's like a mortar. Damage of 900, reload time of 152, max ammo of 60, stumble chance of 20, fire rate of 1.7, magazine capacity of 6, weak point damage of 150, no handling bonus. The stars state 5% reload speed at 1, 5% fire rate at 2, 10% projectile speed at 3, and gain 5% reload speed for each enemy hit by a single projectile, up to 25%. This effect resets on reload. So this gun that's supposedly here to crowd control gets bonuses on its reload speed and fire rate in 2 out of 3 upgrades. It's cool. Let's keep going. So, internal magazine. I'm gonna be totally honest with you. When I started looking at this thing, I thought, fire rate, man, make it fire as many of these useless lumps of fire as possible. But I'll go with phosphorus. I hate phosphorus munitions, guys. I think it's a ridiculously weak perk. 400 damage on extreme insane is nothing. A runner has 2500 HP and it's not gonna sit there to eat the full brunt of your meager 400 damage in the face. It doesn't have a big enough area of effect to warrant crowd controlling corridors. They will go through the flames and they will shred your butt. Okay, but it still makes more sense and gives you a bigger ammo capacity overall. So we'll go with this shit. Small optics. Now, I'm only gonna try to boost my damage here, so I'm gonna go with microdot. Standing still to get 10% more damage, minus 10% fire rate, because you wanna hit them, boom them, and then hopefully leave them to fry. No other sight will give you the same results of extra damage, so we have to go with microdot. Now for barrel, not many things we can do here, and I also initially thought something in the line of fire rate, but I ended up using polygonal. 50% chance enemies take an additional 10% damage for 5 seconds. This effect only occurs against the same target once every 15 seconds. So if we hit them, coat them in flame, and leave the fire trail on the ground alongside phosphorus munitions, maybe we can get something done. Maybe. When modded and ready, the gun will fire something like this. I'm using a technician here. No fire rate boosts of any kind on my perk tree. Then you reload and you have this little pool of flame there, incinerating the enemies standing in it. Of course, no one will be standing in it because they move extremely fast, but with the technician at least you can use your coils and then coat the place in flame like so and maximize the effect. I'm not feeling it, guys. I'm gonna be totally honest with you. Because I was running Lancer when the update came out, this was the first gun I used alongside the Heavy Pulse, and I was boggled by the differentiation in quality and effectiveness. The Heavy Pulse is an amazing heavy, the best heavy in the game. After all this time, at last we have a good heavy weapon, and this is shit. This is really bad. This is laughable. I can see more function coming out of the EVA laser than this thing. Of course, it's 1/3 of the new arsenal, and the pistol started to grow on me last night on the stream, so I'm not gonna be overly critical of that in the future, but this serves no function. If it was a 1500 damage number, maybe the direct hits alone might warrant some thought, but 900, man, if you wanna kill a runner, you gotta hit it 3 times. Seriously? Anyway, this is it, guys. This is my guide for this lump of poo. I hope you liked it. If I am missing something really important and you wanna give me ideas about how to make it more useful, feel free. I'm not gaming Jesus. I'm open to suggestions, always open to ideas. But as I see it, this thing is just bound to be sitting in the vault alongside the Ithaca. Sub, like, and share for more content like this. As you probably noticed, I am covering every single thing in FTE since it came out, and I will continue to do so. If you want to support the effort, consider getting a membership of the channel or visit my Patreon. It really helps keep the lights on. Until next time, be well, stay frosty, and always strive for perfection. Cheers!